Hi, I'm Maisie and I'm the clinical leader at Enough, and I've created this video to welcome you to the Enough community. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what you might expect from this space and some of the ways that you might want to use it. So I'm really hoping that it will be a compassionate and accepting space that you can use to empower not just yourself but others as well, by sharing your knowledge, by validating each other, and hopefully providing a real sense of hope regarding your recovery and your future. So we've designed the community in a way that gives you full autonomy over the posts that you see and the content that you engage with. We wanted to do this to make sure that the content that you're seeing really reflects where you're at in your recovery and what you actually want to gain from being a member of the Enough community. But that means that your homepage is probably looking a little bit bare right now. But you can start to build it up based on the content that you're interested in. So we've created different recovery zones, each with their own specific focus. And you can find these by clicking the arrow on the left-hand side of the homepage tab. You'll then find our list of recovery zones, each with their own description that tells you a little bit about what you might expect, and you can join as many as you want that may be of interest to you and your recovery. So each zone covers a different aspect of recovery. So it might be things like sharing intimacy and your sexuality. It might be that you want to share and receive practical tips based on navigating different emotions or experiences. Or you might want to become a member of our monthly book club. But as you start to join recovery zones, the content post in there will start to build up on your homepage, almost like a social media feed. And you can also choose to follow other community members, and so you'll see their interactions with the community as well. So you can use the zones in whatever way you find most helpful. So I'll be popping up in each of the zones. I'll be posting regular content in each one of the recovery zones. And those posts will range from things like reflective questions. It might be resources that I think might be helpful, something I've read that I wanted to share with everybody, or it might be posts that are aiming to normalise some of the things that you might be feeling or some of the experiences that you might be having. But I'm a member of the community just like you. So as much as I'm here to share my experiences and knowledge, I'm also here to learn from you guys as well. So we really want it to be a really collaborative space. So you might want to ask community members your own questions. You may have a specific thing you want to know more about. You may have something that's making you feel a little bit worried, like going on a night out. And you may want to ask people for tips on how they navigated it. You may want to share things that have been a really helpful part of your recovery, whether that's a specific tactic that you've learned to manage flashbacks, or whether it's a really helpful book or film or documentary, anything that's been a helpful part of your recovery, then this would be the space to share it if that feels comfortable for you. It would also be really great to hear about your progress and any achievements that you've made within your recovery. We have a specific tab for this, but really we want to promote the fact that no milestone is too small to celebrate. And we really want to build a feed of positive moments of recovery and encouragement that even something that seems as simple as getting up every day can actually be a really big achievement when we're struggling. So you may have read something really inspiring, or you may have found a really empowering or compassionate social media account. These are all things that I would encourage you to share on the community. But it is really normal to feel a bit nervous about posting. You may not feel ready to share personal reflections, but you may feel more comfortable commenting in support of somebody else or sharing a link to something that's been helpful. However you feel comfortable engaging with the community, it's really important that you know that everybody will be seen and heard, and everything that you contribute is really, really helpful, not just as a part of your own recovery, but potentially for someone else's as well.